I tell you what's going on here?
No.
Let me tell you what's going on. No, let's make it simple, man. Let's wrap it up, bro. Like a rub donut. Come on, let's not play games. Nah, let's wrap it like a rub donut, like a shawarma. No. I'm gonna do a shawarma here. You know why? Let me tell you why. All you're doing is basically because you can't get out of the argument. No, it's not. I've been saying that before. Turn the camera off, bro. Bro, I don't need a camera. No, hold on a second. Turn it off.
You can't defend this.
Don't keep your camera. I've been talking like this, though. I've been talking to you.
Let's be very simple. If I say God doesn't exist, and you tell me, what's the evidence for that? I say, because it's just going to be impossible for me to exist. Have I explained why I have given my argument? I just restated my argument.
I've told you why I can never tap you on the shoulder.
You haven't explained it.
I have.
Okay, very simply. Explain to me specifically how it would be impossible for an actual infinite to not be possible in reality. Very simple. Go ahead.
Look. I've said to you. I'll repeat again. If anybody understands English, okay? We call this the fallacy of infinite regress, which is what? Okay, no problem. I said the following. If I want to tap him on the shoulder, and in order for me to tap him on the shoulder, I have to ask the person behind me. The person behind me says, Ali, I have to also ask the person behind me. If we have an infinite amount of people behind me, would I ever get the chance to tap you on the shoulder?
Is that a statement or an argument?
It's called banana.
No. It needs to be
I'm calling it banana. I'm calling it banana. It's called a banana. You know what I'm doing? I'm just dropping to your level. I'm calling it banana. Because you know why? You're just playing word games and semantics.
I can say loads of statements as well.
No, I'm not saying loads of statements. I just said one statement. I said banana.
I can say actual infinites exist. I can say loads of different things.
It's not about that, brother.
I'm going to give an argument for my statements that I say. I'm not going to come in here and just...
Please, can you just answer this question that I asked you?
Yeah. So
you said it's impossible for me to tap you. How? Can you just tell me, Ali, in your argument, just tell me how I can tap you in the hand.
No.
I said it is impossible.
It's a fallacy. You're giving me a fallacy.
Okay, I'm giving you a fallacy. It's impossible. Okay.
You can accept to give me a fallacy?
Yeah, I'm giving you a fallacy. It's
okay, but the
impossible.
argument's void.
Thank you. So there we go. As you can see, guys, look.
What do you mean?
He's saying what you're saying is a fallacy.
Please,
No.
What you're saying
please, bro.
So it's not up to me to...
Bro, sorry, black belts here. White belts here. No, 1 second, bro. Sabur, no. Don't do injustice.
I'm standing.
I'm
white belt. Okay, listen. I'm a nobody. I'm Ali needs dawah.
I'm an observer.
I need dawah.
No. Ali, don't go there.
Sabur.
No. Okay, talk to him. I just want to listen. You didn't answer his question. No.
I'm doing the student right
Okay, speak.
I'm a mini student.
I'm a student.
Carry on.
Here's my argument. My argument was the following,
Yeah.
I said to him that in order for me to tap him on the shoulder, if I had infinite amount of people behind me, would I ever get to tap him on the shoulder?
That's not an argument. It's a statement.
It's true. What you're saying is true.
Let's just say it's true. What's the argument?
The argument is an infinite regress is a fallacy.
How?
Because of the example he
Come here,
gave.
please.
Because of the example he gave.
Now I'm debating it, I'm not debating it. So you run away.
Oh, no.
I ran away.
No, he didn't run away.
You're too good. I can't handle you.
No.
Too much.
No, he made a valid point. Okay, no, wait a second. I'm going to argue his point. What he said was valid.
Okay. So first of all, just very quickly, don't do it easily because that's the better than the proof fallacy. I'm not saying anything about being possible or impossible. You're saying actual infinites are impossible. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm just going to carry on from the words he used.
But an infinite regression is an actual infinite, yes or no?
No.
Wait, an infinite regression
Wait.
is an actual infinite?
Let me repeat. I'm not interested in diverting the discussion. What he said.
I understand.
No, wait, once again. What he said, I agree with.
Okay. So what he said is that an infinite regression of causal events is going to be impossible.
Yeah.
So it means it can never occur in reality.
Yeah.
Not in our reality, just in reality as such. Okay. An infinite regression is an actual infinite.
What do you mean?
So it's gonna
do you mean from a?
Let's look like a mathematical.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Sure. As an assumption, yeah.
But then that means that if he's going to say, for example, that infinite regressions are impossible, well, then that's going to tell actual infinites are impossible also. That's just going to be a necessary entailment.
I think you're confusing yourself, my friend. Let me.
Infinite regression.
No, I think you just confused yourself. Let me just explain something. What he just said right now, we're not talking about philosophically or axiomatically or pragmatically. We're saying right now in the real world, is it possible for that to happen? Yes or no?
Yeah, so When we
No,
talk
answer
about-
the question. Yes or no?
So when we talk about
Wait. Say
possibility-
yes, it's possible.
Yes, it is. When we talk about possibility.
Okay. Let's
Wait,
carry.
hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I said
When
in
we
the
talk
real
about-
world.
Yes, in the real world.
It's possible.
In the real world, we deal with modality and you're gonna presuppose a particular type of modal. So a particular type of modality. What type? Like there's gonna be different axioms that you're gonna use when we talk about what is and what is not possible. So you guys here are gonna sit here and you're going to presuppose a type of modality. What kind of modality are you using?
I'm actually really confused about what you're talking about.
I feel your pain.
Modality is simple.
I feel your pain.
Modality is simple. Modality is simple. It's just going to be what we mean when we say what is and what is not possible. So I'm going to take it that, for example, you affirm that anything that's contingent can fail to exist, right? So necessarily, it's impossible for something that's contingent to always exist.
Okay,
that's going to be a type of modality.
Let me just
So when you say
let me
in the
just
real world,
sorry, my
that's
friend.
just sophistry.
Let me just
You
step
need to
back.
get very simple.
All it is, look, I
That's what we're
didn't.
talking about.
I just heard Ali say a statement to you, and I just happened to stand here, and then he chucked me in here. But
You just said you agreed.
no.
You didn't say nothing. You didn't say what
All I'm saying is you haven't answered his question, and I've just restated his question. Do you think it's possible for the person tapping on the shoulder going back infinitely? Do you think it's possible? Yes or no? That's irrelevant.
It's completely right.
That's irrelevant.
completely irrelevant.
Okay, tell me this.
Because if
Tell
he
me
came
this.
and
Wait.
he
Tell me
came-
this. Okay.
the argument is given.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a statement. I'm just gonna make a pure assumption. You have no idea how to even define a burden-proof fallacy.
Of course,
Okay, fine. If I make a claim, does that mean the burden's on me?
of course it is.
Okay, here's I'm going to show you wrong. The world is real. Is the claim on me? No, it's not, because that's axiomatically true.
It's not axiomatic.
The world is real. Do you believe the world is unreal?
No, I don't believe the word is unreal.
Okay,
It's not an axiom.
okay.
What do you
So
think
if I make the claim the world is real, is the burden of proof on me to prove the world is real?
Yes.
Okay. How do I?
Because
Wait,
you're
one second.
denying things like
One
solipsism.
second.
Denying things like
That's
solipsism.
not true.
Yes, it
That's
is
not true.
true.
That's not true.
Solipsism is
That's not true.
precisely
That's not true.
that the only
Now
basis is-
I'm
What are you talking about?
gonna let you speak.
What are you
Prove
talking
to me the world is real.
No, that's the burden of proof fallacy.
No.
Yes, it is.
Prove to me
You
the
know
world
what
is
you're
real.
talking about. No.
How do you prove the
If
world
you
is
say
real?
The world is real. You're just taking that as an axiom of your system. That's another thing you
Wait,
presuppose.
hang on.
What are you talking about?
I made an assumption that you had no idea how
So
the
you
burden of proof
presuppose-
fallacy works.
You presuppose
And the way I showed it
Yeah.
is by me making a claim
presupposition.
and you saying, because I made a claim, now the burden of proof is on me. And that means you simply don't understand how the burden of proof fallacy
of course I
works.
do. If you make any
Because,
statement about
let
the
me
nature
complete
of
my
reality,
sentence,
the
because
burden
it
of
is
proof is-
impossible to show the world is real.
Okay, that's another claim.
Okay, prove me wrong.
Show me that.
Prove me
No,
wrong.
no, you prove
Prove me wrong.
You can't, so what? You can
Because
make claims and
wait.
just not have no proof.
It is
Okay, God is
impossible
real. Okay,
philosophically.
It's impossible
Okay, wait.
philosophically for God to exist.
That's a claim.
But
Exactly.
No. Excuse me. You have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're grinning about.
you should just watch.
Wait a second, my friend. Look, when I'm talking to you and I have a spectator joining in who has no idea what they're talking about, I'm just wait.
I know him personally.
Who cares? Who cares? I'm having a conversation with my man. Bro, listen, you're laughing. You have no idea what you're laughing about. Okay, wait a second. Listen, one second, my friend. I'm going to speak to you, but let me just deal with the heckler.
Turn to the crowd first. 1 second.
What is the burden of proof fallacy?
When you make a claim, it just falls due to prove that
Bruv, you
claim.
now don't know what you're talking about. Let me just ask you, what is the burden of proof fallacy?
Once again, when you make a claim, the burden falls to you to prove that claim.
For every single claim.
Most
Wait a minute, he just contradicted you. He said mostly.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, there we go. Do you believe in what he said or you disagree with him? Huh?
I disagree.
You disagree. So your mate here who you were trying to defend, he disagrees with you.
Okay, that's fine.
And do you know what that shows you? Do you know what that shows you? Do you know what's funny about this?
What does that show? What does that show?
It shows he agrees with me.
No.
Because he said mostly. He said mostly. Wait a minute. You're supposed to be helping him.
Wait. Okay, that's fine.
Why are you getting nervous for? Look at your face.
We're not winning.
You're getting all nervous.
flush an autistic guy. Good for you.
What it is right now.
Forget it.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I just want everyone to realize what's going on.
Don't talk to the crowd.
Burden of why not?
What's going on? What's
It's
going on?
okay, what's going on? Okay.
What's going on?
So my friend Ali, what's basically going on? Come on. He's asked me. He's another spectator.
I want to know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm part of the crowd now.
Sorry, brother. So this spectator who I don't know is asking me the question. He's asking me the question. What's going on? What's going on is this. I was trying to make a point that the burden of proof fallacy is misunderstood by this gentleman. And the reason why it's misunderstood is because he believes all claims that are being uttered by myself have to have a burden of proof because I made the claim. That's what you believe. Yep. When I asked him that, he said mostly. So they disagree. Now I believe in what he said, which is it's mostly true, but it's not always true. Meaning the statement all burden of proof is required for every claim is sufficiently false. It's not actually true.
Thank you.
Okay, that's got nothing to do with my argument.
Of course it does.
No, it doesn't.
Of course it does.
It's about doing what he believes. We just have different beliefs on what the burden of proof entails. Look, let's just
No,
say,
you don't.
Okay, yes, of course we do. Okay, let's just say, for example, just to further discussion.
Can I put it in other words? Can I put it in other words?
No.
Because you don't understand what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm saying just to further discussion. Let's just say I accept your definition of burden of proof. In this particular instance, how is
I didn't give a definition of burden of proof.
you said you agreed with what he said?
Nope.
You just said you agreed.
No.
with what he said.
Wait, one second.
You just said
One
you
second.
agreed with what he said.
One second.
You said he agrees with you.
Wait, 1 second. There's a difference between the definition of burden of proof and what counts as some claim which requires burden of proof.
Yeah, how is that? What's the distinction?
Okay, the distinction is this. One is a definition. Here is how I define a burden of proof. And here's another thing, which is all claims require burden of proof if they're being made by someone, which is something he disagrees with and I disagree with. These are two different things. I never said what is my definition of a burden of proof. And shall I tell you something? I'm going to make a statement and it'll actually facilitate this discussion much easier. All claims being made by a person don't need a burden of proof.
What's the argument for that?
Huh?
What's the argument for that?
Okay, I don't even need an argument for that.
You need an argument?
No.
So you just
Because
So you believe things
wait,
are
because no, wait one second.
Look, we're doing things.
Let me explain. Let me explain.
This is just
No, my friend. My friend, there's a really powerful trail of thought if you carry on with me. You will learn, you'll get a free philosophy lesson. Okay? Now, if I make a claim, do I need to justify it, yes or no? No. All claims don't need to be justified. Some claims need to be justified.
All claims are going to negate another view. Do you not agree?
Not necessarily.
Okay, hold on. You just
Roses are roses. What does that negate?
I was going to negate that roses are not roses. Yeah.
What do you mean?
So let's say, for example, someone held the position that roses were not roses. You're going to name that.
No, but that doesn't make any sense. You're saying I'm saying. Wait, one second. One second.
Wait, hold on. You're saying it's analytically true that a rose is a rose. I'm not going to deny that.
No.
Me and you agree to that.
I said, my friend. Here's what you've done. Here's what you've done.
The law of identity.
To show I'm wrong, you've come up with a contradiction.
Look, I'm
So
saying,
you,
I'm saying,
my friend, you're going to get free philosophy lessons. Just
know
please,
what
1
you're
second.
talking about.
We're learning. Just 1 second.
You are too.
One second. I said roses are roses. You said I can negate it through a statement. And what was your statement?
No. I said, let's say, look, roses are roses is going to be analytically necessary. Right?
Okay, no. Stop.
What do you mean stop?
I said
In the
roses are
definition of
roses.
rose,
You said that can be negated,
we're not even talking
and
about
you negated it by saying roses cannot be roses.
No.
What did you say? What did you say?
Don't get confused. I'm simply saying.
No, 1 second.
No. I'm saying if someone said roses
My
are
friend.
not roses or whatever.
Yeah, roses are not roses.
Let's just
Now,
say they
if
deny
somebody says roses are not roses, that's a contradiction.
That's completely.
And from a contradiction, 1 second, I'm going to give you a free nugget here.
We don't disagree.
From a contradiction, anything follows.
Yeah, okay, guess what?
Do you know that?
I'm not disagreeing with you. We don't disagree.
So why?
Look at my face,
One
we both
second.
agree. We both agree.
Why did you use to negate my
both
point?
agree.
Why did you make a point that was incoherent?
Wait, hold on. Do you believe that there are people that deny the law of identity?
There may be, but they're wrong.
Of course they are. Me and you both agree on that. I'm saying that claim that roses are roses is going to be a negation of their position. Yes or no?
No.
It's not going to be a negation of their position.
No.
How is that not true?
Okay.
You don't know.
No. Let me just break down something. Step by step. Roses are roses is a statement I made.
But that's necessarily true, right?
Alex, come in here. We have another philosophy guy
You
here.
agree with me?
He's not going to agree with you. Definitely not going to agree with you.
He's definitely going to agree.
Yeah.
Hello, Ali.
Alex looking sharp, man.
I very much doubt he's going to agree with you. Alex, Alex, come. Okay.
I'm on this side now.
Okay, Alex. Look, I don't have any truck with this guy. He's a friend, but he's not like I paid him to agree with me. Our friend here believes every single claim needs justification, right? And I'm going to make the claim, not every single thing requires justification, and here's my reasoning for it. If everything required justification, we would have an infinite regress of no one knowing anything. So I follow Aristotle's school of thought of foundationalism, that all knowledge goes back to some foundational things which are axiomatic.
Okay.
Am I wrong in this?
No.
That's good. Yeah. Let's say I follow the school of thought.
But actually agrees with me.
Okay. Let's say I follow the school of thought of coherentism.
We're talking about the ontological argument.
He's talking about, first of all, Ali was talking about the contingency argument.
Okay.
And he made a particular claim
Okay.
about infinite regression.
Okay.
I say, well, infinite regression is going to entail an actual infinite, right? But he's not going to deny an actual infinite because heaven's an actual infinite.
Yeah.
So he cannot say, infinite regressions are impossible because they entail actual.
We're getting distracted. We're getting. One second. We're getting distracted from an important point.
I know.
The important point is every claim doesn't require justification. That's what you believe.
Yeah, wait, because you're a foundationalist.
No. If I'm a foundationalist, what's incoherent about my view?
No, there's something incoherent about your view, but on let's say, for example, a coherentist, they'll take a different position. Who
cares?
Who cares? That's gonna be a negation to their position.
No, my belief. Okay, now tell me this.
Talking about beliefs?
No.
So we're talking about infinity.
No. Okay. Look.
We're not talking about anything.
Just. You give your honest perspective. If you disagree with me, you disagree with him. Here's the point I'm making. He made a point which I totally disagree with. He made a point. Everything requires justification. Every claim requires justification.
Any positive ontological claim requires
You're adding some new words in there. Which weren't there. Which words weren't there. Now, here's the point. Okay. So let me complete my statement. So my belief that every claim does not require justification, the foundational school, as espoused by Aristotle, that I believe is coherent, and I am subscribing to that perspective. Why am I wrong?
So you don't question anything?
Oh, you're not wrong on the foundation.
Okay.
No, that's the thing. It's two different philosophical schools.
That's the whole point I'm trying to get to.
But I would say that the problem with the contingency argument is that it doesn't.
No. This is more about infinite regress.
Yes, yeah.
So he was saying that, for example, we cannot have an infinite regress. So if I said, for example, if I want to tap him on the shoulder,
No, of course.
and I said to him, there are infinite amount of people behind me. Would I ever get to tap him on the shoulder? He said, it's possible. Yes, you can. And I said to him, how? And he was saying all this.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's
So
infinity,
he's saying,
the thing is, infinity is not proven in our lifetime, so we cannot assert it.
I'm taking infinity as purely mathematical.
so is it possible?
It's proven.
No. Is it possible?
The problem is
Okay. Let me just ask you one question. Look. You've been asking the questions. I have a question to ask now.
Any proper questions that I haven't
No, you did. Look, I just have a very simple question.
What's your question?
If there's an infinite number of marbles and I take away 3 marbles, how many marbles are there? Okay. So an infinite number minus 3, you're saying the answer is infinite.
So you have to assume a certain axiom.
So, first of all,
Do you see the problem there?
No, there actually isn't.
You see no problem there?
There actually isn't a problem.
Taking away from infinite is not a problem.
No, because
I'm leaving the.
you can leave. That's completely fine. So if you understand, it's a particular idea in set theory, where we have to make a distinction between the cardinality of a set and then the set itself. And the cardinality of the set is not the set itself. So it's actually an equivocation when you say, I'm going to take 3 marbles of the set, which is the cardinality, and the set itself. Those 2 things are not the same. So it's perfectly coherent. There's no problem with it. You can really look this up. You can look up all the
Yeah, mathematically, there's no problem.
Look.
So
wait. Do you remember what I said to you? Do you remember what I said to you before? We're not talking about something axiomatic or some assumption in maths. We are talking about in reality.
In reality,
can there be an infinite regress of causes?
Okay.
Yes or no?
I don't say a contradiction. So right now I'm going to say.
I believe no.
Okay, so
I believe no.
What's the argument?
The argument Ali Dawa gave before.
No, the thing is,
An infinite regress of causes is impossible.
Wait.
An infinite regress.
That's a claim.
No, that's an argument.
That's a claim.
No, the argument that he gave you was based upon tapping of the shoulder. I listened to it.
No, he didn't give an argument.
That was an argument.
He said, if I were to go to you and tap you on the shoulder, would I ever do it if there's an infinite
That's a
set?
thought experiment.
You know what? Yeah, that's not an argument.
Why is that not an argument?
He's just making a statement.
No, he's giving you a rational argument.
No, that's not an argument. Where are the premises? I just want to know the.
Wait a minute. Are you saying an argument needs to have premises? An argument can be one simple line.
Oh, of course, it can be one premise and then a conclusion.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't even sometimes need to be a premise and a conclusion. It could simply.
It could just be a conclusion.
You could simply.
An argument is just a conclusion.
You could
An argument is just a conclusion.
You could simply make a claim, which is going to be self-verifying.
Self-evident. That's what I'm saying.
Pretty much self-evident. Yeah.
If you say, for example, like,
Okay.
I'm not going to disagree.
How about this? Let me make a new claim. Let me make a new claim. Infinite regress of causes are impossible in the real world.
Okay. First of all,
Do you disagree with me?
well, what's the argument?
No, I am. Firstly, if you're saying,
I'm not convinced.
Okay. 1 second.
I'm not convinced. What's the
Okay. Firstly, don't say you're not convinced or not. Say yes or no.
I'm not convinced. I don't know. I'm not convinced.
Okay, you're not. Okay, you don't know. Okay. So if I was to say,
You give me.
I think on a.
wait.
I think the problem here is
as to
a
why
distinction.
my friend. Let me tell my friend. Let me. My friend. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Do you think examples are not arguments?
No, I don't think. Not
Do
necessarily.
you think every single argument
You can give me
needs
a
premise, conclusion?
No. You can give me a thought experiment. I'm not going to deny you can give me a thought.
Okay, 1 second.
Please.
Is a thought experiment evidence for you?
Thought experiment can be evidence.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to give you.
Okay. Look.
So can I continue my thought experiment?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I want to catch the London double-decker bus. I want to, give them £1. So I come up to this gentleman. I say, "Can I have £1?" He says, "No, I'm going to ask Mansoor." Mansoor says, "Can I have £1?"
He's going to ask him.
And
I've heard this before.
will I ever be able to catch the double-decker bus if there's an infinite regress of causes? Yes or no?
I see no contradiction.
No, I'm asking you from your perspective.
From my perspective, anything. So the only way that set of events cannot occur is if it's impossible. You agree?
What do you mean? Say that again.
So the only way that particular set of events could not occur is if it is impossible.
Sorry, I catch the bus or I don't catch the bus?
So it's impossible that you ever catch the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Now that means, so if it's impossible, it's going to entail a contradiction. You agree?
Not necessarily.
So wait.
It could just be there's something incomplete.
So if
It doesn't have to be a contradiction.
Wait, is it something? So explain to me the distinction. I don't understand.
Something is incomplete in the chain.
So wait, what's not complete in the chain of him going to him and him?
Okay,
going to him?
so look. To make it very simple, I'm trying to break things down to as simple examples as possible.
You're saying for any set chain of contingent things, there's going to require, right, or even infinite things, there's going to require, let's just say, a necessary thing.
First cause. If I was to take the bus.
So wait, that's your claim, right? So then let's.
No, it's not claim. I just gave you a thought experiment, which is
Wait,
evidence.
wait,
Which is evidence.
That's going to presuppose that particular thing. I'm saying simply this. To me, that's going to be any different from a contradiction. You're saying that for any set chain of contingent things, it's just going to require a necessary cause, necessary first, like a first necessary first.
Okay, I'm not. I'm not.
You don't disagree with me.
No. I'm not. Sorry. I do disagree with you, but I'm not disagreeing with you right now. I'm asking for clarity. Are you saying I can catch the bus?
No.
Wait. I'm asking a question.
No, I think it's a distinction between theory and practice.
Look, I'm talking about reality, practice.
Yeah.
Can I catch the bus if there's an infinite regress of people that I have to ask for £1? Yes or no?
I'm simply saying, in my view.
But you're not answering my question.
Okay, I was for the sake of my answer, yes. Okay. The reason why I'll say
okay,
yes,
fine.
the reason why I'll say
How?
yes is because I don't see a contradiction in that set chain of contingent things. Okay. Now, the reason why I would say no is if it could be shown to me how that would be impossible. Because anything impossible entails a contradiction. I think we both agree on that. I'm saying if that set of events was impossible, and and you're saying it is impossible, then you should be able to provide to me a contradiction. Now, either you're going to say, oh look, any chain of contingent things is just going to have a necessary first cause, which is going to be begging the question. That's a very like position that you hold, which I don't hold that, right? Or you're going to be saying to me something like,
why would the first cause be begging the question?
Oh, because that's a very claim. Your very claim is that the reason why a God exists is the whole contingency argument is to prove that there are contingent.
Okay, so firstly,
things
can you define what you mean by begging the question?
Oh, begging the question is assuming a conclusion in the premise.
Okay, fine, that's good. So how am I assuming the conclusion in my premise?
Yeah, because if you're saying that the premise is that no set cause of contingent things cannot exist without a first cause, that is begging the question. Because your very conclusion is that all set contingent things that exist, it has a first cause for it. That's begging the question. Open it up. It's clear cut.
How? Okay, okay. Wait a second. Look, my friend. Here's what I'm really confused about. You're really confident, but you're really deluded.
Well, look, tell me how.
I'll explain to you how.
No, loads of people.
My friend. I didn't interrupt you when you were espousing your views. Let me espouse mine. Here's why you are super confident, super deluded. You're saying I can catch the bus, yes, despite the fact there's an infinite regress of causes going back ad infinitum. That does not make any sense.
Okay, so you're going to now have to tell me what. So now we're talking about modality. We're saying it's going to be necessarily impossible, right? That given that there is a fact about reality where someone is going to ask everyone else for £1 such that they can catch the bus, is going to be necessarily impossible. Okay, that's what you're telling me, right?
I'm saying.
Yes.
You're saying it's necessarily impossible.
I wouldn't use those words.
That is what's going to
No. I wouldn't use those words. No. Because no. Shall I tell you why? Because no. You're
what kind of modality
look, my friend. What's happening is I don't want to tie myself to certain words that you're using because I'll have to get you to define what they mean. So rather than that,
is there a possible world in which? Is there a possible world in which an infinite regress of contingent causal things any possible world ever reach its end?
Okay.
Is there a possible?
Okay. Now I get what you see. Now I get what you've done. You've simply changed my example.
I haven't changed your example.
You have. Because
it's
no.
metaphysically impossible.
Wait. One second.
Oh,
Here's why you changed my example. I said in this world, you said, is there any possible world in which that could happen?
Wait,
You've changed my example.
Are you saying just in this world?
I'm asking about this world.
Oh, so first of all, I'm a metaphysical realist. So I don't think that there are some things that can occur in this world that cannot occur in another world. Like for example, in every world that exists, the law of contradiction obtains. Right. It's never going to be true in any other possible world that 1 + 1 = anything other than 2.
Right.
So that's the kind of modality that I'm going to use.
Right.
Now you're going to espouse to me a different type of modality. It seems to me that you're saying something akin to like some like metaphysical relativism. You think that there can be things that can be actual in this world, metaphysically speaking, that cannot be actual in another world.
No, that's what you're saying.
No, that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm saying metaphysically
my friend.
What's going to be true in this world is going to be true in every world. You're telling me something.
Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. I can catch that bus
in this world. Yeah.
Even if there's an infinite regress of causes according to you.
Yeah, because I don't see a contradiction.
Okay.
So
that's fine.
You wanna, remember,
from a contradiction, anything follows.
No.
From a contradiction, anything follows.
I never said it is a contradiction. I said I don't see a contradiction.
You don't see that there is something missing.
Example, I don't see. No. But I mean, if you want to say that, I don't see a contradiction.
What? Okay.
Look.
Okay. So I can catch the bus even if there's an infinite regress of causes going back, according to you.
Hold on. Is it possible, for example?
You're not answering the question again.
I'm going to make it very simple. Is there a contradiction?
I'm done keeping it simple. Actually.
Is there a contradiction, for example, saying that we can start from the number 1 and the number 1 can go up to number 2 and number 3 ad infinitum. Is there ever a point where any of the natural numbers don't, like, there isn't a number that is quantitative?
That's a disanalogy.
It's not a disanalogy.
That's a total
The
disanalogy.
reason I'm talking about contradiction.
That's a total disanalogy.
I'm talking.
How is that relevant here?
I'm talking about me not seeing.
Wait, one second. You're talking about counting numbers ad infinitum. I'm talking about infinite regress of causes.
First of all,
This is chalk and cheese.
No. First of all, both of those are instances of actual infinites. I hope you know that, right?
No, I would say in this case, no.
No.
I would say in this case, wait one
Content
second.
may be different.
You asked me the question, and you want to answer it for me?
They're not okay. Go ahead.
Thank you. In this case, I'm saying there is not an infinite regress of causes going back.
So there's a contradiction. What's the contradiction?
I didn't say there's a contradiction.
If you
I
said
said there is.
not-
Wait,
you're
one
saying it's
second. I'm saying there has to be a cause which allowed that to take place.
Oh, I'm not denying that there has to be a cause, but that's not your position.
That is my position.
No, because we're talking about look, you were talking.
That is my position.
Ali Dawah.
Wait a
Ali
minute.
Dawah came and messed
The
up.
whole reason
Ali
we're
Dawah
having
messed
this
up.
discussion.
We're talking about a contingency
Wait.
argument, right?
Let's cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase.
You're
We're
giving me
talking
an
about God.
argument against cause affinities.
We're talking about God. We're talking about God. We are talking about God.
You're talking about cause
We're
affinities.
talking about God.
You're talking about cause affinities.
Look,
You're talking about
the first cause argument for God
denies
is
cause affinities.
look.
That's what
In
it does.
this world,
No.
real, in this world,
Metaphysically-
in this world,
Metaphysically.
in this world,
Not
in this world.
In all worlds.
No, in this world. The reason why I'm saying
But then you're a metaphysical relativist.
no,
What's the
I'm
argument?
not metaphysical
You obviously are.
relativist.
What are you doing?
But the reason I don't want to get into that is because listen, you know this and I know this. Even today, we have certain things which in front of our eyes seems to be contradicting laws of logic. Things like in quantum mechanics.
Tell me something quantum mechanics like that.
Certain interpretations, many world interpretations, Copernican
Many world interpretations. Wait,
of
none
the observer bias, things acting differently. We
You
have.
seem to be confused about I don't want to have a quantum mechanical conversation with you, but nothing in quantum mechanics ever contradicts any of the three.
According to some, they believe it does.
Yeah, but like who, sorry?
That's the definition of metaphysics.
What are you talking about?
It's not logical.
No.
That's fact.
That's not, you don't know.
Let me continue with it, please. Let me continue with it, please. Look,
Talking about metaphysics.
look. Can we cut to the chase? The discussions about God and you.
About causal
No. Wait one second.
We're not talking about God.
I'm trying to do a bird's. Okay, look. I'm trying to do a bird's eye view. Bird's eye view.
Look, I know we're talking about the contingency.
Okay.
Which is a proof for God.
Okay, yes,
I agree.
yes.
But the main, one of the premises is that infinite regressions are impossible. Now that's going to deny causal affinities. You now need to provide an argument.
No, I gave a thought experiment.
And guess what? I
Okay.
told you that thought experiment does not work.
No.
Does not show that your position
No.
is correct because causal affinities has not been disproved. It's not a
Okay,
contradiction.
let's slow down. Let's slow down. Is a thought experiment evidence for you?
Let's just say yes. Yes, it is.
That's not an answer.
Yes, it
If
is.
you say let's say yes,
Yes, it is.
yes it is.
Yes, it is.
So if I provide to you a thought experiment in which I cannot catch something unless there is a cause,
You didn't show
I gave you a thought
You
experiment.
told me, would I ever catch the bus if I had to do X, 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 Y, Y, Y?
And you never answered the question. You never answered the question, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, yes. What do you mean? Yes, it can go back forever? How?
Oh, it's not
Now you made the claim, and you said every claim needs justification. Go ahead and give me evidence.
There's no contradiction.
No, give me evidence.
There's no contradiction.
Give me evidence for that.
There's no contradiction.
Give me evidence. No.
So guess what?
Don't say there's no contradiction, because now what I'm going to do, I'm going to change my standard for your standard. Your standard was every claim requires justification. So you're the one that made a claim that this is possible. How?
Okay, so under my interpretation of modality,
I don't care about your interpretation.
well, I don't care about
Give
your
me
interpretation.
evidence.
You just came from
Give me
foundation. I don't care
evidence.
about your interpretation.
Give me evidence.
Your foundation is on justification.
No,
I don't care about that.
What's wrong with foundationalism?
Oh, I don't care about it.
No.
You see, I just said
No.
Look,
All I'm doing now,
No.
my friend,
I'm a fan of
I'm taking your standard and applying it to you.
Yes.
Your standard has to be applied to yourself now.
under my interpretation-
Show me how it's possible for me to catch a bus if there's an infinite regress of causes going back. Over to you.
So in modal logic, there's a particular axiom called the sfdawah axiom, which literally just says, if it is possible, right, that X, then it is necessary that. Then it's necessary that X. So let's say, for example, X is necessary, right? We know what that means. It can never fail to exist. Now, under my interpretation of modal logic, if it's possible that X, which X is that it's necessary, well then it's necessary that X. Well, it's perfectly possible, in my view, that causal finitism is true. Therefore, it's necessary. Which means there's no contradiction. Prove me I'm wrong.
You didn't actually answer my question.
I did actually answer your question.
No, you didn't.
I gave you the S5
What was my
modal
question?
logic axiom.
No.
You said give me justification.
You know what you did?
What did I do?
All you simply did is you espoused what your view is in modal logic.
So yeah, that's just.
But
So,
my friend,
logic
my
isn't a
friend, my friend,
justification?
my
Logic
friend.
isn't a
No. You didn't complete
you're
the
not
circle.
talking to me.
You didn't complete the circle.
We're talking German and
No,
French.
we're not. We're speaking
talking-
English and English.
Speaking alien language.
What's basically going on now? I'm going to keep silent. Continue your justification.
Yeah. So do you deny or affirm the S5 model?
No. I'm waiting for you to complete your justification for the claim that you made that yes, I can take that bus even if there's an infinite regress. Carry on.
So remember, I'm simply saying that there is in modal logic, what is going to be possible if and only if it doesn't contradict something in the very nature of reality. Okay? For example, I don't think, like Moses splitting the sea is impossible. That's perfectly metaphysically possible. Nothing within the actual logical laws of reality says anything about how Moses cannot split the sea. Jesus walking on water. That's not impossible. That's perfectly possible because there is no contradiction for that to occur. So I if there was evidence given to me, I would believe that. I don't care. Look, it's perfectly possible. Now I'm going to hold that position. It's going to be the S5 modal logic position, right? It's an axiom in modal logic that given that something does not entail a contradiction, it is therefore possible. That's my position. Now, if you're saying that the S5 axiom is false, go and deny S5 modal logic. Go ahead. That's my justification.
Wait, modal logic you're using to justify the fact that I can take the bus despite an infinite regress of causes.
So remember, in modal logic,
Do you feel you've answered the question sufficiently?
So I'll make a very
I don't think you have.
Okay.
What you've done now is this.
Make it very
I'm actually going to zip my mouth and I'm going to ask you, I'm going to rephrase. Okay, are you a moral absolutist? Sorry, metaphysical absolutist. You believe that it's true, whatever's true in this world metaphysically is true in every single world?
in terms of like necessary axioms.
Yeah, you do. Okay, good. So you believe it is possible for me to take the bus despite an infinite regress of causes? Yes, you do. No, let's just say, you say yes. Now, I'm going to keep quiet. You show me that that is possible.
Okay, for the last time, for the very last time, in the modal logic, okay, in the modal logic, okay, there's going to be, modal logic is all about possibility and necessity. You agree to that, right? So we're going to have different types of senses about what we mean when we say possible and necessary. Now, I'm going to take that anything is possible if and only if it is, so yeah, if and only if so something is possible if and only if it can obtain in some way, right? So for example, it's impossible for you to come here and not wear this coat. It's perfectly possible, right? Because it doesn't entail a contradiction. So anything is possible insofar as it doesn't entail a contradiction. Now, it's not necessary that you wear the coat.
Okay, can you say that again? Anything is possible
If and only
if
it does not entail a contradiction.
Okay.
Within itself.
Okay, one second. If anything is possible, okay, you and me, we both agree, if right now I hit my fist on the floor and you get a gushing spring, that is logically possible.
Metaphysically.
Metaphysically possible. However, that metaphysical possibility, which we have from a framework perspective, which allows many types of things, does that mean that happened in the real world? No, I'm not. I'm actually now showing you where your gap is. Wait, one second.